Today's reading is Psalm 55, which includes the words, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove." Do you know the setting of those words by Mendelssohn? It's a lovely song, opening with a beautiful treble solo. You can listen to it on YouTube. The tune conveys the sense of longing for something unattainable. If only we could find that way to escape all the troubles around, to find some place of peace and calm, where we can stay forever and where the issues that we simply can't deal with are at least so far away that they don't affect us. So those words come from this psalm. And when we read the whole psalm, we see the kind of trouble they sprang from. Betrayal by a friend, a bosom companion, not even an enemy, but one whom I used to trust. We don't know who this was, or even who wrote the psalm. It's unlikely the psalms were all written by David, even if he contributed some. My companion laid hands on a friend, violated a covenant, with words softer than oil, but in fact they were drawn swords. We could connect this with Jesus being betrayed by Judas, one of the 12, one who had broken bread with him many a time, but who turned against him in the end and handed him over to those who would kill him. Jesus knew this bitterest of experiences. And there are plenty of other kinds of human misery that we might wish to escape from. I remember times in my life when I've wanted to walk away from a situation and just keep on walking and not go back. But life's not like that. Only in dreams, perhaps, can we achieve that. In reality, we don't gain anything through escapism. Instead, we need to learn to deal with the situation we're in. Sometimes we can extract ourselves from the wrong job, perhaps, or an unhealthy relationship, or even an addiction. There may be steps we can take and that we ought to take. But if there's no way of removing ourselves, if the situation is unavoidable, or if, like the pandemic, we're all in it, the whole world, what then? That's when we need to find resources within. Yesterday, we were thinking about the tree planted by the water, drawing up nourishment and strength. Trees can't move away from threat, with, of course, the honourable exceptions of the Ents in Tolkien's Middle-earth or the dancing trees of Narnia. But on the whole, trees have to stay put and either survive or die where they are. Hence the importance of roots. So the psalmist prays for roots, since he can't grow wings to fly away. I call upon God, and the Lord will save me. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. I will trust in you, O Lord. Staying where we are and casting our burden on the Lord is rather a knack. It isn't easy. One problem is that even if we do this in prayer, we are inclined to pick up that burden again and swing it back onto our shoulders. If you're a fan of George and the Dragon, you might remember how the dragon persuaded George to take off his armour and leave it behind. Too heavy, too cumbersome. It may sound silly, but all too often we just pick up the armour again and put it back on, burdened as ever before. And perhaps the Almighty sighs, watching us struggle unnecessarily. So, cast your burden on the Lord, and having cast it, do leave it there. That's all the worries and all the guilt. Then, light as air, walk on. You may even feel light enough to fly.